My passion for skateboarding ignited early. From the moment I first stepped on a skateboard, I felt an indescribable connection. It was as if the board and I were meant to be together, a perfect match that would shape my future. I was just a kid when I received my first skateboard. I remember the excitement and curiosity that filled me as I unwrapped the gift. It was a simple board, but to me, it was a gateway to a new world. It was a gift from my brother, and it changed my life forever. That skateboard became my constant companion, and I spent countless hours learning to balance, ride, and eventually perform tricks. The feeling of freedom and the challenge of landing tricks captivated me. Each successful trick was a small victory, a testament to my growing skills and determination. The sense of accomplishment was unparalleled. I spent every free moment I had practicing at the local skate park. It became my second home, a place where I could push my limits and connect with other skaters who shared my passion. Even at a young age, I was pushing boundaries. I wasn't content with just mastering the basics. I wanted to innovate, to create new tricks that no one had ever seen before. I was landing tricks that no one else was doing. It was exhilarating to be at the forefront of skateboarding, constantly challenging myself to go further and do better. My natural talent for skateboarding was evident, and I quickly gained recognition in the skateboarding community. People started to take notice of my skills, and I began to build a reputation as a promising young skater. By the age of 14, I turned pro. It was a significant milestone, a validation of all the hard work and dedication I had put into skateboarding. I was now part of a select group of athletes who had made it to the professional level. It was a dream come true. Being a professional skateboarder opened up new opportunities and experiences that I had only dreamed of. I traveled to new places, met incredible people, and competed at the highest levels. Skateboarding became my life, and I was determined to make my mark on the sport. I wanted to be more than just a competitor. I wanted to be an innovator, someone who would leave a lasting legacy in the world of skateboarding. I entered competitions, pushing myself to learn new and more challenging tricks. Each competition was a chance to showcase my skills and to see how far I could push the boundaries of what was possible on a skateboard. The rush of adrenaline I felt when I landed a difficult trick was addictive. It was a feeling of pure exhilaration, a moment when everything else faded away, and it was just me and the board. I was hooked, and there was no turning back. Skateboarding had become an integral part of who I was, and I couldn't imagine my life without it. Skateboarding wasn't just a hobby, it was my passion, my life. It shaped my identity, my career, and my future. It taught me the value of perseverance, creativity, and the importance of following one's passion. Competitions became my proving ground. I entered every contest I could, eager to showcase my skills. My aggressive style and innovative tricks set me apart from the other skaters. I quickly rose through the ranks, becoming one of the top-ranked skateboarders in the world. The skateboarding community embraced me, and I was featured in magazines and videos. Sponsors took notice of my talent and offered me endorsements. I was living the dream, traveling the world, and getting paid to do what I loved. Life was good, but like any good ride, there were bound to be bumps along the way. The world of skateboarding was about to change, and I would have to adapt to stay on top. The late 80s and early 90s were a difficult time for skateboarding. The popularity of the sport waned, and sponsorships dried up. Skate parks closed down, and many skaters, myself included, struggled to make ends meet. I had to find creative ways to keep skateboarding. I took on odd jobs and even sold my skateboarding equipment just to pay the bills. The future of skateboarding and my career looked uncertain, but I never gave up hope. I knew that skateboarding was more than just a fad, it was a way of life. I was determined to find a way to bring it back to its former glory. With a group of fellow skaters, I decided to take matters into our own hands. We founded Birdhouse Projects, a skateboard company dedicated to producing high-quality decks and promoting the sport. It was a risky move, but we were passionate about skateboarding and believed in its future. We poured our hearts and souls into Birdhouse, designing innovative decks and supporting a talented team of riders. Our hard work paid off. Birdhouse quickly gained a reputation for quality and authenticity. Skaters resonated with our passion and commitment to the sport. We were more than just a company, we were a family, united by our love for skateboarding. Section 5, X Games Revolution. The launch of the X Games in 1995 was a turning point for skateboarding. ESPN's embrace of extreme sports brought skateboarding back into the mainstream. The X Games provided a global platform for skaters to showcase their skills and compete for prize money. I was fortunate enough to compete in the first X Games, and it was an incredible experience. The energy was electric, and the competition was fierce. I won gold in the vert competition, and skateboarding was back on the map. The X Games breathed new life into skateboarding. Sponsors returned, skate parks reopened, and a new generation of skaters was inspired to pick up a board. Skateboarding was no longer just a hobby, it was a legitimate sport. Section 6. A digital leap. In 1999, I took a chance on a new venture, a skateboarding video game. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater was unlike any other game on the market. It captured the adrenaline rush of skateboarding, allowing players to experience the thrill of landing tricks and pulling off combos. The game was a massive success, selling millions of copies worldwide. It introduced skateboarding to a whole new audience and helped to further solidify its place in popular culture. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater wasn't just a video game, it was a cultural phenomenon. It spawned numerous sequels, spin-offs, and even a movie. It helped to make skateboarding more accessible and mainstream, inspiring countless people to try the sport for themselves. Section 7. Landing the 900. One of the most memorable moments of my career came in 1999 at the X Games. After numerous attempts, I finally landed the elusive 900, a 2.5 revolution aerial spin. It was a trick that many thought was impossible, and landing it was a dream come true. The crowd erupted in cheers, and I was mobbed by my fellow competitors. It was a historic moment in skateboarding history, and I was proud to have achieved it. Landing the 900 wasn't just about personal achievement. It was about pushing the boundaries of what was possible in skateboarding. It inspired a new generation of skaters to dream big and to never give up on their goals. Section 8. Beyond the board. As skateboarding continued to grow in popularity, I wanted to use my platform to give back to the community. I established the Tony Hawk Foundation, which helps to build skate parks in underserved communities. I believe that everyone should have access to safe and legal places to skateboard, and the foundation is dedicated to making that a reality. To date, we've helped to build hundreds of skate parks across the United States. Skateboarding has given me so much, and I'm committed to using my success to make a positive impact on the lives of others. Skateboarding is more than just a sport. It's a community, a family, and a way of life. Section 9. A legacy carved in wood. Looking back on my career, I'm filled with gratitude. It's been an incredible journey, one that I could have never imagined when I first stepped on a skateboard. I've had the opportunity to travel the world, meet amazing people, and do what I love for a living. Each place I've visited and each person I've met has left a lasting impact on me. I've witnessed the evolution of skateboarding firsthand, from its humble beginnings to its current status as a global phenomenon. The sport has grown in ways I never thought possible, reaching new heights and inspiring countless individuals. I'm proud of the role I've played in the growth of skateboarding. It's been an honor to contribute to its development and to see how far it has come. From my competitive achievements to my work with Birdhouse and the Tony Hawk Foundation, I've dedicated my life to promoting and supporting the sport. These efforts have been incredibly rewarding both personally and professionally. I've dedicated my life to promoting and supporting the sport. Whether it's through organizing events, mentoring young skaters, or advocating for skate parks. My goal has always been to give back to the community that has given me so much. Skateboarding has given me more than I could have ever imagined. It's not just a sport, it's a way of life that brings joy, fulfillment, and a sense of purpose. It's taught me the importance of perseverance, dedication, and following your dreams. Every trick landed and every fall taken has been a lesson in resilience and determination. It's a sport that continues to challenge and inspire me even after all these years. The thrill of pushing boundaries and the constant pursuit of improvement keep me motivated and passionate about skateboarding. Section 10. Still shredding. Even though I'm not competing at the same level I used to, my passion for skateboarding burns as brightly as ever. The thrill of the ride, the challenge of mastering a new trick, and the sheer joy of being on a board are feelings that never fade. I still skate regularly, pushing myself to learn new tricks and enjoy the freedom and creativity that skateboarding provides. It's not just about the physical act, it's about the mental escape. the sense of accomplishment, and the community that comes with it. Skateboarding is a part of who I am, and it always will be. It's embedded in my identity, shaping my perspective on life and teaching me resilience and perseverance. The feeling of rolling on a board, the wind in my hair, the satisfaction of landing a trick, it never gets old. Each ride is a new adventure, a new opportunity to push my limits and experience the world in a unique way. I'm grateful for every moment I get to spend on my board. It's a privilege to be able to do what I love, and I cherish every second of it. It's a reminder of where I came from and how far I've come. Every scrape, every fall, every triumph has been a step in my journey, shaping me into the person I am today. Skateboarding is more than just a sport. It's a way of life, and I'm still living it to the fullest. It's about the culture, the friendships, the memories, and the endless pursuit of progression. This is my story, and it's still being written, one trick at a time. Section 11, Tony Hawk and Inspiration. My journey has been filled with its fair share of ups and downs, but through it all, my love for skateboarding has never wavered. It's been the driving force behind everything I've accomplished. I hope that my story inspires others to pursue their passions with the same fervor and dedication. Never give up on your dreams, no matter how big or small they may seem. Skateboarding taught me that anything is possible if you're willing to put in the hard work and never give up. So get out there, shred, and make your mark on the world. The only limit is your imagination.